Chinese people are fleeing mainland China, sending $250 billion abroad in 4 quarters. Due to increasing concerns about the current situation, Chinese people are transferring funds abroad through various channels. Analysts believe that this is the inevitable result of the CCP's ideological governance. Although the CCP implements foreign exchange controls and the annual purchase and settlement quota for each person is $50,000, more and more Chinese are transferring large amounts of funds abroad through cryptocurrencies and by setting up shell companies. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that, according to statistics, in the 4 quarters ending in June, assets that evaded CCP supervision and moved overseas amounted to $254 billion, which is more than the funds that fled China in the past decade. Between 2015 and 2016, there was a wave of capital outflows caused by the decline in real estate. The actual amount is said to be even more. Epoch Times columnist Wang He said, "This incident only shows that China's current economic situation is very bad. People from all walks of life who have a little money are thinking about transferring funds out to preserve value and hedge risks. Not only that, since the outbreak of the epidemic, because the CCP has implemented a closed policy and continued to suppress private enterprises, foreign capital has also fled China." According to data released by the State Administration of Foreign Exchange of the Communist Party of China, foreign direct investment in China's international balance of payments decreased by US $14.8 billion from April to June this year, setting a record high. Wang He said, "At present, whether it is the elite class or the general public in China, the Communist Party of China has to cut their flesh to replenish the economy. But this has formed a vicious circle. Everyone is more urgently and unscrupulously transferring funds out, which has accelerated the decline of the entire Chinese economy." Faced with the sluggish economic situation, the Communist Party of China has recently launched a series of so-called economic stimulus policies. Analysts believe that due to the Communist Party's economic model dominated by a planned economy, these policies will be difficult to boost the economy. Li Hengqing, an economist at the Washington Information and Strategic Institute, said, "Even if some monetary policy adjustments are made now, it is only to stabilize the economy and consolidate the regime, and then some tricks are released. That is not real. What is the core purpose of the trick? To cheat money, to deceive you into investing, and wait for it to recover and deal with you anyway. And those ordinary people who have no ability or channels to transfer assets can only leave it to fate." Wang He said, "So in the current situation, people are eager for change, and the whole society is in a state of chaos and confusion." International fast fashion brand Oysho closes online and offline stores in China. Recently, Oysho, a subsidiary of the world-renowned fast fashion giant Inditex Group, announced that it will stop operating its Tmall official flagship store, the only online channel in China. The other 3 brands under the group had previously closed their online sales channels. In just 9 months this year, the number of Oysho stores in the mainland market decreased by 21, with an average of 2 stores closing each month. Daily Economic News reported on October 22nd that Oysho Tmall's online customer service staff said, "Due to the company's business adjustments, we will stop the operation of Oysho Tmall's official flagship store from November 17th. It is reported that Tmall is the only online channel officially operated by Oysho, with 3.77 million fans. Founded in 2001, Oysho was originally positioned as an underwear brand, but later gradually added sports and leisure categories, expanding its product line to include big sports styles, and even introducing shoes, bags, rackets, trekking poles, etc. Product prices start from a few dozen yuan, and the most expensive can reach thousands of yuan. Oysho and another fashion brand, Zara, belong to the Inditex Group. After 3 years of the epidemic in China, Oysho's stores in Suzhou, Shenzhen, Chengdu, Xi'an, and other places have been closing since the end of 2023. In March this year, the Inditex Group released its 2023 fiscal year annual report, showing that, as of January 31st, 2024, Oysho had 25 physical stores in the mainland market. According to the Inditex Group, Oysho currently operates a total of 4 stores in the mainland China market. According to a comparison of financial reports, in just 9 months this year, the number of Oysho stores in the mainland market has decreased by 21, with an average of 2 stores closing each month. However, in terms of performance, Oisho is still growing in the global market. According to the Inditex Group's 2023 fiscal year annual report, Oisho's sales increased by 10% to €744 million, accounting for about 2% of the group's overall sales. In addition to Zara and Oisho closing their mainland stores on a large scale, in 2022, when the epidemic in China was at its peak, 3 brands under the Inditex Group, Bershka, Pull&Bear, and Stradivarius, issued store closure notices in their respective e-commerce flagship stores, announcing that from July 31, 2022, the 3 brands' Tmall official flagship stores would stop selling the brand's product lines, and the brand's online customer service and brand customer service hotlines would be extended to August 31st. In fact, not only are many brands under the Inditex Group closing stores, but fast fashion giants such as H&M and Uniqlo have slowed down their development in the Chinese market and have closed stores one after another. In addition, fast fashion brands such as Superdry, Old Navy, and C&A have successively withdrawn from the Chinese market. Xi'an Taxation Bureau office building collapses. On-site video goes viral. On the evening of October 23rd, a netizen posted a video claiming that a Taxation Bureau office building in Jilin City, Jilin Province, had collapsed, and many police cars had arrived at the scene, with the road being closed. The building collapsed, and the police cars are here. A witness filmed a video at the scene of the building and said, "The video shows that under the cover of night, a building had severely collapsed and turned into a pile of rubble. Many people were watching at the scene, and the police were blocking the road." The video poster wrote, "At about 8 o'clock in the evening on the 23rd, a Taxation Bureau office building on Guanghua Road in Jilin City collapsed. Baidu Map shows that the Guanghua Road office area of the State Administration of Taxation's Jilin City Chuanying District Taxation Bureau is located on Guanghua Road in Jilin City. A citizen driving past the scene filmed a video saying, 'No one is allowed through. The road has been closed, all blocked, and you can't get through.' The video shows many police cars parked at the scene of the building collapse. A merchant on Guanghua Road confirmed to Jimu News that a tax bureau building opposite his shop had indeed collapsed. Another nearby resident said that he heard a boom and thought that some structure had collapsed. Later, he heard police cars and ambulances rushing to the scene, and when he went out, he saw that the tax building had collapsed. The resident said that the building used to be the tax bureau's office hall. It had recently been under renovation, and the people inside had moved to other locations to work. The police station in the area where the tax building is located responded that the building was under renovation before it collapsed and that there were no casualties. However, the police's response raised doubts from netizens. They said there should be no one after work hours, but is there really no one on duty at night? Why call an ambulance if there are no casualties? Some netizens also said that many old buildings in Jilin are at risk of collapse. They are too old. The old buildings in Jilin City should have been demolished long ago. They are older than me.
According to data from the catering data query platform Xi'an Canyon, since August 2023, in the 14 months ending October 15th, the number of Pacific Coffee stores in the mainland has decreased by at least 114, leaving only 71 stores in the mainland. Pacific Coffee's stores in Guangdong have also been closed in large numbers, and at least 10 stores will be closed in Zhuhai and Guangzhou in the near future. Pacific Coffee did not deny the rumors of a large number of store closures. According to the Southern Metropolis Daily, a relevant person in charge of Pacific Coffee responded on October 16th that in recent years, the mainland coffee industry has encountered greater market competition and challenges, and the adjustment of the number of Pacific Coffee stores in the mainland is a strategic and proactive choice. Pacific Coffee is one of the largest coffee chains in Hong Kong, founded in Hong Kong in 1992 by a couple from the United States. In 2010, China Resources Enterprise, a subsidiary of China Resources Group, a central enterprise of the Communist Party of China, acquired 80% of the equity of Pacific Coffee. At that time, the number of Pacific Coffee stores in Hong Kong was almost equal to that of Starbucks. After being incorporated into China Resources territory, Pacific Coffee entered the Chinese mainland market in April 2011 and opened its first store in Shanghai. in September 2012, the number of Pacific Coffee stores in the mainland exceeded 100. At the beginning of entering the mainland, Pacific Coffee mainly opened stores in Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, focusing on boutique coffee with a unit price of around 30 yuan per customer, and the target consumer group was business people. By 2015, Pacific Coffee had become the coffee brand with the second largest number of stores in the mainland after Starbucks. However, after 3 years of epidemic lockdown, Pacific Coffee began to close stores drastically since the end of 2022. In 2023, mainland media reported that Pacific Coffee would be sold. According to the data from Xi'an Canyon, as of August 21, 2023, Pacific Coffee had only 309 stores in China, of which 123 were in Hong Kong and 185 were in the mainland. Based on the data from Xi'an Canyon and Dianping, as of October 16, 2024, Pacific Coffee has only 71 stores in the mainland, a reduction of 114 stores in 14 months.